What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! It's April, another month to be grateful. We got Crime Reacts back at it again. EWU. Cops make the worst discovery of their lives. Now you thought I was, you know what I'm saying, just gonna be like, it's just another day. Nah. You out there doing that dirt, man, stop. You're gonna get caught. You're about to get caught. You said you was gonna stop already, man. What are you waiting for? You gonna keep lying to me every other week? You see the new technology out there? You're not gonna get away with anything in the big 2025. Find yourself that you're passionate about, the legal way, and keep it pushing. Let's check it out.
Back there, their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black off the knob.
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Apple BAB. Orders of orders.
On October 13th, 2024, deputies from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office receive a call from a concerned neighbor who heard about half a dozen gunshots somewhere nearby. Not only because of the suspect's bizarre behavior, but because he didn't plan on staying in custody for long.
I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door.
Damn. Bro. Damn. Damn. Bro. How strong does your leg have to be to kick a hole through that wall like that, bro? That actually was kind of diabolical. Bro turned into one of these Marvel characters. You know they had to make so many VFX and special effects just for somebody to do that. This dude just doing it in real life, man. Fortunately, man, from the looks like this intro, you chose the wrong path. Bro could have been the best kicker literally in NFL history. I bet you give this man a football right now his first try. Like a full-length NFL field, bro. Minimal 85-yard kick, bro.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Around 1:45 in the afternoon on October 13th, 2024, a 911 call came into the Bernalillo County, New Mexico Sheriff's Office.
Is that a dog or that's like a bobcat or a werewolf or something? You see that right there? That just caught me off guard. Back to the video.
And the property adjacent to
It's
me
gotta be a
also
dog, right?
own, but I rent to a nice family that has been living there for some years. We heard like several gunshots about an hour and a half ago, and thought what we heard was kind of like a dog crying. And we would hear about 5 or 6 gunshots.
The dog jumped
and then
on the
about 10
roof.
minutes
That's
later,
sad.
a single gunshot. It did sound close by. Maybe I'm being paranoid.
The caller, Daniel, said that despite hearing the shots an hour and a half earlier, he decided to text and call the Mestre family first. He also drove to their home and honked his horn several times. When there was no response, he called the authorities. It isn't until 2:50 p.m., about an hour after the 911 call, that deputies arrive at the Mestre family home.
Sheriff's Office!
Nothing could prepare the two deputies for the troubling encounter they were about to have.
It is, sir. My family rushed me. Rushed you where? In my room. What do you mean? With a knife. Come on here real quick, man. Yes, sir. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah. You having weapons on you right now? Yeah, I do. Hold on, no, don't reach. No, I do. Go on, turn around. Yes, sir. Hold on, no, don't reach. No, I do. Go on, turn around.
I see it all in his eyes, man. I see there's some good-ass hair on, that K2, possibly meth or bath salts, man. Stay off the drugs,
yes,
fellas.
You're just going to tell me what's going on, okay? Give me a second. My family was trying to walk in my room, and they're trying to hit my heart, and my dad had a knife, and my sister had a sledgehammer, and then I killed them. But however, I found their bodies, and their wounds were healed. Do you want me to show you?
Damn.
In a minute, okay?
You see how she looked at the other officer, bro? She looking at him like, this man is crazy. He's just like babbling right now. Like,
So we need additional here.
I don't know, like, I shot him in the head, and then they were convulsing. They were grabbing my arms,
What's your name?
Adlai.
Adlai?
Adlai.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, no, I'm honestly shook.
You shook up?
Yeah. I got a pistol in here. I was gonna put on my white. It was crazy. Is that normal? I don't f***ing know what happened. It's like they were trying to hit my heart, and then they were banging on my door. And
You have blood on your hands, dude. What's up with that?
my dad rushed me. I hit him, and then my mom was like, "You need to die." And I was like, "What the?"
Turn around.
If 24-year-old Adlai Mestre's claims seem strange now, they will only become even more bizarre.
No, I can show you my body, bro.
It's like, I don't know, he kind of like sounds like he freestyled that thing as soon as he answered the door, bro.
Just
Like,
hold on.
Just tell me where they're at.
I don't
You're
even
gonna
sound
come over
half
here.
Hey,
believable.
hold on. We have to detain you in a car, okay?
They're over there.
On the right. Okay.
Are they in the house?
No, it shit looked scary for them. They were biting their arms, and then there was like hot boiling on the ground. Is that normal?
Why does he keep saying it like that?
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Did you use that gun at all?
I did.
You did? Against who?
My dad, my mom, and my sister. I don't know what the they were doing.
Obviously, they went to go get help, but him just saying that right now, like, it's crazy, like, how, you know, it's only, like, just these two officers, like, looking out at the middle of nowhere and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know what they're just stepping into. You know what I'm saying? There's two bodies literally inside the house right now. Right this second, I think they said they're going to secure the scene, which they're going to put that yellow tape out and stuff while they're waiting for other units and the ambulance to come, bro. Like, it's actually crazy world out there, bro. Like, they probably just woke up, had some regular breakfast that day, just thought it was just going to be a normal work shift, and then, yo.
This shit started.
Come sit down. We're gonna talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Understood.
After securing Adlai in the vehicle, the deputies return to the residence.
Sheriff's office! Anyone inside? Come on out with your hands up, open and empty!
Look, if there's a lot of blood, can you give us 10 minutes?
When their announcement goes unanswered, the deputies wait for backup to arrive. However, even from the doorway, it's evident that something horrific has occurred recently. Blood can be seen in pools and smears on the floor and stairs. When backup finally arrives, they prepare to enter the home.
Do you guys want to work with the shield?
Yeah.
How's the dog?
The dog, I think it's a
Is that even safe? They're just going in two officers at a time in that big-ass mansion like that?
Fernando County Sheriff's Office! Anybody inside? Come out with your hands up, open and empty!
As the deputies make their way through
Oh,
the
there's
entirety
more.
of the home, they find more blood spatter leading up the stairs, soaked into the carpet, smeared on the walls, and trails of red into the bedrooms.
There's a knife too right there.
What's that? I'm taking the showroom and it's gonna wrap around to the right on the whole hallway. Cool. Check out this nothing down here. A lot of blood.
Sheriff's Office!
Shell casing.
Bro, it looked like a horror
Looks
movie.
like someone was dragged.
In another part of the home, they find evidence that one of the family's dogs has also been injured.
Bro,
Dog was
what?
shot too, so some of the blood may be coming from the
Nah,
back.
bro. That guy he gotta be dealt with, bro. Yo, you really did that to an animal, man? Like,
With no sign
did
of
that to
Adlai's
a
family
dog,
anywhere
bro?
inside,
Like-
they head into the backyard.
There's drag marks still here.
These are drag marks.
It's trying. Stay out of them.
Seeing the daunting expanse of the yard, one of the deputies heads back to the vehicles to speak with Adlai, hoping he can narrow down the search.
Please don't kill me, officer.
I'm not gonna kill you, dude, but I need to know where they're at.
Alright, did you see that dog? I can show you.
No.
Okay, so no, so
Where are they? Are they inside the house or outside the house?
They're in the backyard, so I was gonna bury them. So there's a
Subject saying they're...
Yo, bro. Yo. Fam, yo, bro, what the? You see, man, I'm glad that we added these types of videos into the reaction rotation, bro. Because it's just like, you don't know who is really out there. This guy could have been literally going to work, you know what I'm saying, a simple, you know what I'm saying, like just daytime, you know what I'm saying, just like steady job or whatever with a whole bunch of people. He's probably being super nice. They don't even know what he got going. Bro, what did you just say? This guy is a lunatic, bro.
In the backyard.
Train. Gate with the trail, and then you're gonna want to take a right, and there's gonna be another gate, and you're gonna go down. I can lead you there.
Give a specific location or.
The deputy passes the
Hey,
information
hey, he ain't even wasting time. He slammed the door right in his face.
to
Bruh.
the rest of his team, and it isn't long before they find Adlai's father, David, mother, Nancy, and 17-year-old sister, Brayley.
It was 3 people? Your mom, dad, and sister, bro? Bro. What?
Oh, 3 deceased, 1 possibly looks like a juvenile.
Oh my.
With the confirmation that
gosh.
Adlai has been telling the truth, at least about his mother, father, and younger sister already being dead, the deputies search him again before transporting him
Why?
for questioning.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, but they're still convulsing back there.
Bro, shut your crazy ass up.
Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal.
This guy's on something, bro.
After he's brought to the sheriff's office, Adlai is escorted to an interrogation room where his erratic behavior will only escalate, resulting in a truly shocking and troubling interview.
Cool, man. I'm gonna have him take you out of handcuffs. Go ahead and stand up. Get you out of handcuffs. It's a little easier if you stand up, okay? So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? You're not gonna cause me any problems down here? No problems. No problems? Cool.
While this may be true for now, Adlai will eventually cause the sheriff's department significant trouble.
Just go ahead and hang tight for me. If you need anything, just knock on the door. I'll come back, okay?
After some time alone, during which Adlai barely moved except to seemingly acknowledge something no one else could see, the detective returns again.
Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives that's out here. Just gonna come talk to you about what happened today, okay?
Almost as soon as the detective returns, Adlai launches into a rambling story.
I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So, first off, is English your first?
Around 9 p.m. we're like facing, there's like seismic wave. So I was just aiming at cell towers, top of Big Bend, top of Seattle. And then I was hearing a lot of seismic waves and a lot of women were hurt. So then I helped the woman pull coins out of her vagina and then heal.
He's gonna try and file for the mental insanity, bro. I already see it coming a mile ahead.
And got a submarine, and next thing you know, the seismic waves would have stopped because they're only down for like 34 seconds. And next thing you know, the seismic wave wouldn't stop. My family starts convulsing. And then 9:30, convulsing, just loses consciousness, rushes me. And then around like 9:13, my sister would show up. Like I was told, I'm talking about they're doing the Erratic. And then if you look on the police cams and thermal imaging, on one of the dogs, there's no Erratic. So there's like a major catastrophe.
That sounds like it. So let me just.
How many died?
What's that?
How many died?
How many?
Died people.
I don't know. I haven't been out there.
Can you write down?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I write something down?
Sure.
Alright, so when I continue to knowledge around like 8, 9, or like seismic, what's supposed to happen?
Something wrong with him,
that's
man.
I see.
There's something wrong with him.
Cell towers, Big Man, or Super Big Man.
Sure.
It's probably right around this moment that the detective realizes this interrogation will be unlike any other.
So, before we keep going, I just need to make sure you understand a few things, okay? Since why you're here, okay? So we brought you down to a police station, okay? I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Have you ever had your Miranda rights? told you before? No, sir. Okay. First time.
The detective then Mirandizes him, making sure to check that Adlai understands each of his rights before continuing.
Now, tell me what happened inside the house with your mom and dad and sister.
Now we have my mom and sister previously. We're dealing with the catastrophe. Next thing you know, I try to leave. And then next thing you know, come over, messed up. And my family constantly gets there. I had to.
And when you say you had to, what did you have to do?
Kill.
Okay, you had to kill him? Okay.
And they lost consciousness, and I don't know what they do.
Okay.
They're raising. They're rising back. And like half an hour later, eating bodies.
They were eating bodies?
Grabbing the dogs. And then I had to shoot the dog.
You had to shoot the dog?
And I was winning.
Bro, what is wrong with this, bro?
During the clearing of the home, one of the deputies noticed something peculiar near the back of the house.
Got a bunch of blood over here. And this was cleaned up.
Another noticed a blood-covered mop.
Is that bleach?
Adlai also mentioned that he shot one of the family's dogs. The animal was transported for emergency medical care after suffering from 3 gunshots. However, it could not survive its wounds and had to be euthanized.
So, where was your dad when all this was happening, when you shot him?
Bro, this guy going to hell, bro.
Was he in his room or living room?
Yes, you don't imagine camera. You check it.
Well, I'm just asking what you know.
On 55-year-old. 55-year-old.
Yep, I've got it at the top. Where did you shoot your dad?
I shot my dad in the room.
In the living room? And did you shoot him? Where did you shoot him?
Well, at first I was here, and then I was like, the guy. And then I killed him.
Where did you shoot him in the head? Did you shoot him in the chest?
I was shot.
What about your mom? Where did you shoot your mom at?
My mom was saying that I killed you.
Though deputies found shell casings at the home, they also uncovered other evidence at the scene, including a bloody meat tenderizer and a knife. After discovering the bodies, some of the deputies at the scene speculated about how exactly Adlai's family was killed.
Shot him then? There were shell casings inside the house? There was a knife on the ground too, with blood all over it.
In his interview, however, Adlai isn't adding much clarity about what happened.
Well, my dad said everything. And then I don't know what they got possessed. Keep her possessed.
Possessed? Sure. So you shot your mom. Was she upstairs or downstairs?
She was walking down, just talking crazy. I was like, shut off. I brought my father. And then my sister, same thing, just got scared. I shot her through the wall. She raved, shot her through the head. Raved, and I was killed her.
And then where did you shoot your sister?
I was doing the time I killed my mom, my dad, my younger sister.
Younger?
Adlai emphasizes that he's referring to his younger sister, as he also has an older sister, Nancy Jr.
No,
Investigators have
there's
tracked her
more?
down, and the morning after Adlai's interview, they have the daunting task of informing her that most of her family has been killed.
Oh my gosh.
There's really no good way to tell you. So, your mom, your dad, and your sister are dead.
I wasn't expecting them. I was not expecting them.
And unfortunately, I arrested your brother, Adelaide. Our deputies went over there, and your brother was there. And, he clearly had signs that there was some things that weren't good. So our deputies went in and they located your mom, your dad, and your sister. So
sad, bro.
Where were they in the house?
So it looks like, they were actually found outside. It looks like it happened inside, and
he dragged them outside.
It looks that way.
Where was the initial slaughter at?
It's hard to tell because it was everywhere.
It's sad, bro.
I was expecting for you guys to tell me that he's dead, not that they're dead.
Awful.
They probably didn't have a good relationship.
I expected one days for you guys to come. I just wasn't expecting it to be my normal family.
Like this. Yeah.
Nancy Jr. wasn't the only one who had to be informed of the tragedy. The neighbors who initially called 911 were also told.
Basically, what we can tell you is unfortunately David, Nancy, and Brielle.
Really?
Braley?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They're all dead. And I was the one I interviewed Adelaide. Adlai, and I arrested him for the three murders.
What? Why?
I wish I had more answers.
Oh my God. What the happened?
Was it all today?
It looks like they were killed at some point today. We're not exactly sure.
When we heard the shots at whatever time
It could have been. It could have been. I mean, there were multiple gunshots to each of them. So we're not sure. So we have to wait.
To each of them?
Why
Kill
would you
his
not?
sister?
I know.
Someone's killed his sister?
I know.
So
The girl?
just to prepare you guys, okay? The house, it's not good. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Just being honest.
As those who knew the Mestres reel from this news, back in Adlai's interview, the detective continues to try and make sense of his story.
Where did you take them after you shot them? Well, I buried them, so there's like a trail. Okay. And then I opened the gate, take a right, underneath. So I'm doing the trail, and I put them all in the ravine. And why did you put them in the ravine? Because I lost consciousness, and you take a picture. You have some down? Yeah, I'll give it to you. I feel like you're tampering. I'm not tampering anything. I'll show you what I'm writing. How about I write a note? Okay. Very ravine. Position. Try killing. Enunciating. To kill me. Lost consciousness.
In her interview, Adlai's sister elaborated on why he may have been referring to possession in his interview.
And we're having a baby, and he killed off everybody else. It's fucking nuts.
This is f***ing ridiculous.
Jesus.
What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but what the f*** is wrong with him?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
They just kept getting brushed off.
Yeah.
It seemed like they already knew that there was something wrong with him, man. Like,
Saying, oh, he's just possessed. He's not f***ing possessed.
Yeah, he talked about possession.
It's clear that something else is going on with Adlai, and so the detective attempts to get more information.
Have you ever been to the doctor at all for any type of mental health issues? Or I went to the head for curse. People used to curse me, and I feel like my family cursed me. Oh, really? I feel like my family shall curse me. And why do you say that? I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I always said something with him, and my voice changed. Oh, wow.
At the scene, deputies found discharge paperwork from September, indicating that Adlai had received help for his mental health.
Telling them to surrender, auditory hallucinations, hearing voices. And
Let's make sure we photograph that.
discharge diagnosis end of September.
They said he's not homicidal or suicidal, so they discharged him.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Something changed.
Yeah.
So he was hearing voices, men and women voices. That is bizarre.
this is what I don't understand, bro. Like, this reminds me of like a crime video we reacted to about 4 or 5 crime videos ago. Remember, we were talking. It was about the wife that was like watching these like similar things, like possessive things or whatever like that, and then like the husband tried to check her into a mental facility and they released her within 2 hours. Like, bro, like I literally once again 2-month community college dropout. I never did anything in psychological, mental, whatever. And bro, the fact that y'all really released somebody that literally sat up there and said that at occasional times that he hears men and women voices in their head. Like, I don't care what, like, how smart you claim you are, that is not normal within any human being, bro. This is not cartoons. This is not like a reality TV sitcom. Bro, this is real life. Anybody that is hearing voices, especially assuming that they were sober, like, there is something wrong with them, bro. Get them some help ASAP. How do you just release them? How do you just release them? Like, and once again, whoever was testing them out and was responsible for releasing them, they need to not only get a lawsuit, they need to be fired, bro. Because you don't even know how to do your job. That just sounds like to me that it probably happened. Maybe I'm just obviously like guessing and like, you know what I'm saying, like making an educated guess. Like, this seems like they did this on like a Friday or something, bro, and just like or like a Monday, or it was just like a slow day, or just like they were tired and they just wanted to send somebody home and not have to deal with any type of filing. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think of scenarios.
When was that dated?
Like,
August? No.
That's so strange.
September 27th, 2024.
That's what I know.
Adelaide is a 24-year-old male admitted to psychosis, presenting with command auditory hallucinations. He states, "I'm hearing voices and the women are telling me to surrender to police force and come to my reality, and the men are telling me to kill myself." He stated the voices have been present for years, but
bro, like, that's literally enough to, that has to like be, what else do you need? Like, I'm confused. Like, does somebody need to be like pulling up with like a chainsaw for you to think that there's something wrong with them? Like, bro, wake up. The proof was right there for him to, like, as soon as he said that to the psychosis, bro, he should have literally never even been in any given situation, like around any type of human contact. Bro, fuck it, for like at least 2 years. Dead ass. Like, he should have been in some type of like mental health facility. You know what I'm saying? People like, you know what I'm saying, doing with their job, but he should have never been into any type of like human socialization just off the muscle of having that type of, you know what I'm saying?
He's not paid attention to them. Patient stated that he went to the police to see if they had intelligence about his reality and might be interested in employing him into the police force. He states that he has planned to apply to the police academy after discharge.
Adlai's older sister also had some insight into his mental health.
I mean, did he have any
indications that he wanted to kill him? No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, so there was nothing that...
Did he hear voices? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And was he supposed to be taking medication,
yes.
Do you know?
And I'm pretty sure that's why. Because even I started getting on his ass about it.
Okay, like because he wasn't taking it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 100% sure that that's why, because they were all probably stressing him about that. My mom had found the pills in the trash. Like his schizophrenic break. It's been in the buildup, but he's been acting normal for months.
Perhaps realizing that the interview isn't going anywhere productive, the detective attempts to take a break.
I gotta go talk to my partner, try to figure out what all happened, and we gotta figure this out, okay? If you need anything, just knock on the door or just say hello, and I'll come back and help you with whatever you need, okay? All right? Sounds good, thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, okay. What else would you like to talk about?
Review.
What's that?
Review. Well, you got family tries to
Try to curse you.
Cursing.
Okay.
That's pissing me off, bro.
Silent words, conclusions.
Yeah, you wrote that a bunch up there.
Once again, the detective attempts to leave the room.
May you please not alter?
I will not alter it. You'll get a copy of these. You'll get a copy when we're done. Okay?
Crazy thing is, this Adlai dude, he probably thinks he's just gonna go home. They just don't think like, oh no, we're just gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, we see and we can hear. I mean, we can see that you're saying that you're hearing voices inside your head. It's all right. He probably literally thinks he's going home. Literally,
Left alone, Adlai soon begins to talk to himself.
Okay, I'm Officer Adriel, but Jesus, that's not me. Period. I ain't no Adriel, no Fracker. How about y'all go ahead? Police,
pull some strings, to make you an officer, the sheriff. Let's make it happen. I don't deserve to spend life in prison over a catastrophe. I ain't no officer, Andrew. Bloodline Jesus, no such thing. Jesus was not conceived. You know?
Nah, man. This is like, bro, the first 10 seconds, I've literally seen a few people that, like, not that I obviously personally know, just random, like, people that I've seen, like, you know, walk in the street or something, or just, like, whatever, etc., like, in public. I've seen a few people that have, like, something similar to this, bro, and I've, like, knew that there's something wrong with them and not to even try to go near them, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they try to ask for anything, ignore them, you just keep pushing, but watch your back and stuff. It just, like, there's clearly something wrong with them, you know what I'm saying? We don't know the exact diagnosis, we can only guess, but there's 105% something wrong with them. Like, he should have literally never even been, you know what I'm saying, within any type of, like, public or human contact. Like, I don't know how the psychosis doesn't, like, see anything. Like, I just literally think, once again, people are just given these types of, you know what I'm saying, licenses and jobs just of, like, who knows who and stuff, and just not off of, like, actual real skill and education and, you know, college degrees and stuff. Come on, there's literally everybody that's watching the video right now, I'm pretty sure everybody can agree, the first 10 seconds of him being alone in the room, there's something wrong with him. This is clearly a dude that if you see in any type of way you're walking, you're going to try any type of way to walk the opposite way or just try to avoid him any possible way, bro. Come on, man.
You know what y'all believe? Officer Angels? Y'all believe there's blood on Jesus. I'm talking. Officer Magistrate, Admiral Magistrate, matter of fact, Admiral Magistrate. Admiral Magistrate. On Dubai, I was on.
As the
Yo, bro. This dude is literally a triple platinum danger to every part of the earth existing seas, bro. Like, he better not smell any type of air, fresh air, ever again. Like, shit, personally to me, he got to get the penalty, bro. But
things grow even stranger.
Bro, 4 family members he unalived and the dog. Like, remember that.
Adlai begins directing his ramblings towards someone that no one else can see.
No, that ain't no enemy. Do not repeat after the fractors. Orders. Big 8. Admiral Big AD. Admiral Little Big AD. You got him?
What the hell is he doing, bro?
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Admiral Big AD.
Bro, he's gripping the back of his hair. And what is he doing?
So I'm saying, like, can't even do it. So right now, just... You got more detail? Fine print?
Adlai takes a quick break from his monologue to relieve himself in the corner of the room.
Y'all just trying to kill me. Give me life.
Bro taking a leak in the corner of the room.
Honestly.
Or did he take it in a bottle? The bottle's yellow.
I'm honestly powerless right now.
Troll probably like, hey, if he went, the bottle looks yellow if I'm tripping. Like, Troll's probably like, hey, he ain't doing it on the floor, he doing it on the bottle.
After being in the room alone for about 40 minutes, Adlai begins to grow more distressed.
Tell them to unlock the door. I can't. Risho, open the door, please.
This dude just said, he asked a question and then answered his own question. This guy is a different breed. Like, he's past S-tier lunatic, bro. Like,
No, can you just let me out? Look, we got him. Bro, can you just let me out? Bro, y'all suck, man. Angel. Look, he has his own brain. That's what I'm saying. I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door. Who else is coming? Nobody? What? Why don't you just control him?
Adlai's conversation with himself is interrupted as the detective returns.
Are they coming? Or are they just... Alright, it's Detective Carroll. Go and sit down for me, okay? Alright. So, that's gross.
Yeah, I knew he did it in a bottle. That's gross. But anyway, here's one thing to, like, you know what I'm saying, notice. See, all it took is just this dude getting proper help from actual people that knew how to do their damn fucking job in the psychosis, whoever he went to. You notice how as soon as, like, you know what I'm saying, the authorities show, whatever you want to call them, like, you know, a higher power was, as soon as they come into the room, they just told him to sit down, and he just goes and does without any arguing, without any, oh, I'm hearing the upper powers are telling me to stand up for myself and blah, blah, blah. Like, you see how he just is super, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's that damn vocab word, man? Y'all stay in school, bro. What's the damn vocab word? Obedient? Like, that's all he needed, bro. He needed literal the right proper mental institution or whatever, you know what I'm saying, with somebody that is a high authority that's somewhat intimidating, that for them to just like do this for like a solid year or two, you know what I'm saying, probably after he gets released, put him on some meds or something for a certain amount of time, he could have had a chance, bro. Like, instead they just choose to ignore all the signs and just, you know, just try to like blow something off and
Sorry, you should have told us, dude. We would have
costed lives, man.
Alright. So here, what I need you to do, man, is just take a deep breath, okay? Okay? We got a lot to do, so just take a deep breath. Okay, you've been yelling a bunch. You doing okay?
May you please release me?
What's that?
May you please release me?
Release you where?
From this?
We can't, man. And we can't. So it's gonna be a little while. Just hang tight, okay? Please.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
We have no soldiers here, man. We're all just cops.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
He's not a soldier, he's a cop. He's a deputy.
Alright. Am I gonna spend the night?
You're gonna spend the night probably in jail.
Nice.
Okay? So we'll be back, but I just need you to simmer down a little bit, okay?
No, I heard it's a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough day, man. You've had a rough day for sure.
Yeah.
So just take a deep breath for me, alright?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Despite the detective's request, Adlai would not be simmering down anytime soon. In fact, this is when things take a turn.
I'm surprised you don't put a hole in the
Wipe
wall.
the camera?
Yo, bro. Whoa! Here it goes. Here it comes. Bro, he could have made it in the NFL. He could have made it in the soccer league, Major League MLS. Like, what the? Did he just emote after getting out of the wall? Nah, this guy is crazy, crazy. Oh! Oh!
As soon as Adlai escapes from the interrogation room, he heads for the elevators.
No.
Alerted by the sound of the wall breaking, it's only seconds before the deputies catch him.
I want to know what their reaction was like.
Put your hands down.
We're gonna die back.
Turn around.
Put your hands behind your back.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. I got it. He kicked a hole through the wall. Jesus Christ. Adlai, what are you doing, brother?
Y'all losing.
No, we don't lose.
I'm gonna have a bunch of energy.
Actually surprised they didn't even tase him or anything, bro. They taking this like really lightly. Like, am I tripping, bro? Like, bro, they're taking this kind of lightly. This dude literally is accused, and it's obvious. They don't have the full well, they have the evidence, but they haven't convicted an ish. But it's just like, bro, Everything is right there in the pudding, bro. Just unalive 4 of his family members. His mom, dad, his younger sister, and his other younger sister. And then unalive the dog. He just knocked the hole down in your wall. That damage at least, you know what I'm saying, on some little pocket watch-ish. A building like that, you feel me? I'm going to say anywhere around 2 to 3 to 5 bands and maybe more, depending on if they had a certain structure and a decoration, all right? So that's money out of y'all pocket and y'all facility. You know what I'm saying? Escaped out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, was clearly trying to be on the run, and y'all just was just like, pin him against the wall, just put your hands up, like, hey, man.
You might become powerful. Well, let's not be powerful now, okay? I just need you to relax.
Realizing that the walls in the sheriff's office are ill-equipped.
My thing in the back of my head, I'm also thinking too, I feel like they already know he's probably like, you know what I'm saying, 100% like, insanity, or he's probably in a file for mental insanity, or just clearly a lunatic is just having a 5-minute, 10-minute conversation with him. So I don't know how it is. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? In like a department like that, like, do they gotta be really careful on how they do like certain procedures with like arresting and stuff? Because if they like actually come out and, obviously he's mental, you know what I'm saying? They can get like a lawsuit or get sued or something because they use extra force or whatever in that situation, or they just was being soft in that scenario. What do y'all have to say about that?
Old Adlai, they decide to secure him in a police vehicle. After some cooling down time, Adlai is once again brought inside in order to be photographed, to give a buccal swab sample, and to have his clothing collected. He's then given a temporary suit to wear and is escorted to the vehicle again, and then to jail.
Back in the car.
When they arrive, Adlai is led to a holding cell. Before his sister was left to grieve the loss of her family, Nancy Jr. offered some possible insight into what may have sparked this horrific event.
I guarantee you, like they were getting on his ass. He already had some strife with my sister.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Over what?
Just because she's a teen.
Yeah.
She's a teen. She's a normal teenager. She has attitude. No, she doesn't. She didn't.
No, none of this was
But
supposed to
for
happen.
like someone who's schizophrenic and thinks that somebody's out to get him, and she's probably. That's why I asked if the door was broken in, because if she was the first one, I would not be surprised.
I've been a cop a long time, and I've been in homicide for a long time, and this one was definitely one I'll never forget.
Wow, that's
crazy. It was insane.
Yeah.
When he was initially approached by deputies, Adlai had claimed that his family had rushed him, as was discussed by the deputies who first responded to the crime scene.
That was a dumb story. Oh, they all came at me.
I knew that was sketchy from the
different places
jump.
in the house.
Contrary to Adlai's claim, the evidence paints a haunting picture of his family's last moments. The autopsies revealed that David was shot in the arm, chest, and back of the head. Nancy was shot in the back and suffered blunt force trauma to her face, as well as contusions over most of her body. 17-year-old Braley had a gunshot wound to her eye and blunt force trauma to her hand and face. Adlai Mestre was arrested for 3 counts of murder in the first degree, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, extreme cruelty to animals, escape from custody of officers, and criminal damage to property. He has not been convicted or sentenced at the time of this video.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. He's super, super cooked. I mean, that's like the best thing to really go off of, man. He's super cooked. I mean, bro, like situations like this, bro, like you just got to make sure y'all, aware of everything, man, watching stuff. Watch your surroundings, bro. Like, watch who you choose to be your friend. You see something, you clearly wrong with somebody, try to get them some help. Even if it comes down to a point where that help that you get them is denying them service, shit, try a second spot, man. Man, I feel like all this could have been avoided really easily, bro, if the psychosis did their job. And unfortunately, obviously, they shouldn't even have, anybody that sends anybody off to, any type of, mental institution shouldn't have to, but, shit, they should have even gave it a second try and find somebody else. They should have already spotted something wrong. They sat up there and said that, oh, this dude was hearing voices. He said, Adlai said to the psychosis, he was hearing voices of men and women and all this other stuff. Bro, you're a lunatic. You're crazy, bro. You shouldn't be around. As soon as he said that, He should have lost all of his privileges and been not obviously like taking, you know what I'm saying, his freedom. I'm talking about like a mental institution, and immediately had no type of outside human public contact, bro. Because right then and there, bro, he was a danger to society, bro. And the sad part about this is, man, like, I feel like he could have did more, you know what I'm saying, damage and harm and violence, you know what I'm saying, around the town, if they didn't even catch him, bro. Like,